Good morning everyone. In previous class we discussed about the first class Greek work in foundation, which is defined as the quantity is 7.05 cubic. So in this class we discussed about the 2 cm DPC of 1:2 cement mortar with waterproofing material. Okay, so we know DPC is the damp-proof force. Okay, so first of all we need to check what is the DPC value for room. Then after that we need to check what is the DPC value for veranda. Okay, so first of all we discuss about the room, long wall and short wall. We know in case of room, long wall is 2 numbers, short wall is 2 numbers is provided. So first we know the DPC unit is a meter square, because the thickness of DPC already mentioned in the question, which is 2 centimeter. So we don't need to write here the height or depth of the DPC. So we need to find the length and breadth of the DPC. What is the length? What is the breadth of DPC? So the length and breadth of DPC we define from the diagram, right? So we need to check the diagram here. What is the position? What is the position of DPC? So here DPC is provided, which is 2 centimeter DPC. Okay. After the plinth wall, we know the plinth wall thickness is 40 centimeter, which is equal to the DPC thickness, which is 40 centimeter. Okay, so the plinth wall or DPC, it is equal. We know the DPC provided for the plinth wall, which is 2 centimeter thick, or thickness through 2 centimeter, breadth is 40 centimeter. So DPC breadth is 40 centimeter here. So we need to check here. So the long wall 2 numbers, short wall also 2 numbers, breadth is 40 centimeter for long wall, short wall is the same 40 centimeter, which is equal to the plinth wall breadth here, and the length is how much? We know the length is, so for long wall how can we find? The center to center distance plus breadth. The center distance is how much? 4.50. So the center distance 4.50 plus breadth is how much? 40. 4.5 plus 0.4, which is 4.90, right? Same for short wall, number is 2 numbers, then length is how much? Center to center distance minus breadth for short wall. The center to center distance of short wall is how much? 3.30. 3.30 minus 0.4, which is 2.90, right? So after that, so first of all we define the long wall quantity, which is 2 into 4.90 into 0.40, which is 3.92, and short wall quantity, which is 2 into 2.90 into 0.40, which is 2.32. After that, we discuss about the veranda pillar. Okay, so what is the value of veranda pillar? Here, pillar is 3 numbers is provided. So, we need to check the pillar cross section. In case of pillar, here the DPC is 2 centimeter provided also. So the DPC lies over the plinth wall, which is 40 centimeter thick. It means the breadth of DPC is also 40 centimeter thick. So the breadth is, we know here the square pillar is used. Length is equal to breadth. So breadth is 40 centimeter. It means the length is also 40 centimeter for DPC. So here the DPC for pillar is 40 centimeter length and 40 centimeter breadth. Height is not required. So the quantity is how much? 3 into 0.4 into 0.4, it is equal to 0.48. Okay. So the total value of DPC work in case of room and veranda, it is equal to 6.72 meter cube. Then after that, we go to the deduction for door sill level. We know in case of door sill level, or where the door is starting or where the door is constructed from, it is here no DPC work is provided. DPC work is provided below the superstructure wall only. So here the door is the open structure, so no DPC work is used in case of door. So we need to first check how many numbers of door used. Then after that we can define the value of deduction of door sill level. Okay, so here the door is used in the diagram. It's two numbers. This is one number and this is also one number, which is total is two numbers. We know the door size is given how much? 1 meter into 2.1 meter. 1 meter it is the length. So here the door length is given. It is 1 meter. The numbers is deduction for door syllable. It is number is two numbers. Length is 1 meter. The breadth is equal to 0.40. How? We know we deduct the door syllable from the total DPC value. So the breadth is equal to the DPC breadth, which is 0.40. So the total quantity of the deduction of door syllable is how much? 2 into 1.00 into 0.40, which is equal to 0.80. Okay, so 6.72 minus 0.80, it is equal to 5.92 square meter. The square meter, it is the unit of DPC work. Okay, so then after that, we need to calculate the first class brickwork in superstructure. After DPC, the first class brickwork is provided. So the first class brickwork in superstructure in a line motor. So here the brickwork used or brickwork constructed by using the line motor. Okay, so first of all we need to calculate the room value, then veranda. So first you need to check what is the value of room long wall and what is the value of room short wall for first class brickwork in superstructure. We know long wall is two numbers used, short wall also two numbers used, right? So we need to check what is the breadth and what is the height of the superstructure. Then we can define the length of the long wall and short wall, right? So you need to check in the diagram what is the length and what is the breadth and what is the height of the superstructure. So here the superstructure is given, it is a superstructure part, right? In the superstructure, the height of the superstructure is given here, actually given here 3.50 meter, which is 3.50 meter, and the thickness of brickwork is 30 centimeter. Okay, the thickness of brickwork is 30 centimeter, and the height of superstructure from the plinth to the RCC slab, it is equal to 3.50 meter. So we can write here the first is long wall, number two numbers, and short wall also two numbers. The breadth is how much? The thickness of the brickwork is 30 centimeter or 0.30 meter for long wall. Same for short wall, 0.30 meter for short wall also. And the height is how much? 3.50 from the plinth wall to the bottom of the RCC slab. So 3.50, it is for the long wall and for the short wall also. So we need to check what is the length of the long wall, what is the length of short wall. We know in case of long wall, we consider the center to center distance plus breadth. In case of short wall, we consider the center to center distance minus breadth. So the long wall center to center distance is 4.50. So 4.50 plus breadth is here 0.30. So 4.50 plus 0.30, it is equal to 4.80 meter. Then same the length of short wall. So center to center distance, which is 3.30 minus 0.30, it is equal to 3.00 meter. So here we can write the length of long wall is 4.80, length of short wall is 3.00. Okay. So the quantity of long wall is 2 into 4.80 into 0.30 into 3.50, it is equal to 10.08 meter cube. Then for quantity of short wall, it is equal to 2 into 3.00 into 0.30 into 3.50, it is equal to 6.30 meter cube. Then after that, we go into the veranda pillar part. We know here the veranda use the pillar used in the veranda, it is equal to 3 numbers. So number is equal to 3. Then we need to check what is the size of the veranda in superstructure. We know superstructure is provide above the plinth level or above the DPC work. Here above the DPC work 30 centimeter into 30 centimeter pillar is provided. It means we know here the square column is used. It means length is equal to breadth. So here we can write here the pillar length is 30 centimeter or breadth is also 30 centimeter, length is 0.30 meter or breadth is also 0.30 meter. Then we need to check what is the height of the pillar. So in case of height, we consider from the figure what is the height of the pillar. So here the pillar height is clearly indicated here 2.20 meter. We know the pillar is provided from the plinth to the RB lintel. The RB lintel is and the pillar distance is 2.20 meter. Or we can check here the pillar distance. The pillar is provided from this point. So the pillar distance is 2.20 meter. Okay, the height is 2.20 meter. So the total quantity of pillar is 3 into 0.30 into 0.30 into 2.20, it is equal to 0.59 meter cube. Okay, so today time is over. The remaining part we discuss in next class.